Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to our podcast.
Lez-Come-Together.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
Apparently, it took some doing.
Yeah, so you're about to listen to our first podcast, which was a bit of a pilot. And at that point, we had no idea what we were going to be called. Well, we thought we'd be called...
We had loads of ideas, I think, and we landed with Let's Be Honest.
That was, I don't think the first podcast, actually. I think the first...
Were you talking about Slay Sisters?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what we are anyway.
Right. But even then, I'm so, out of cool. Didn't even know what slay meant. So we're just Jo and Jana.
It's rubbish. We're no Slay Sisters, and we're not going to call ourselves Slay Sisters.
No.
But bear with us.
Exactly. So we want you to listen to the first one because we feel it gives you a good idea about some of the information about ourselves.
Correct.
So we didn't want to bin it because we spent half an hour talking shite and we want to share that with you.
Because we're good like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, am I laughing too
loudly? You can tell the peaks go off. It's all right, I can compress you.
Going off the screen there.
But yeah, so enjoy this podcast. Please bear with us. I think we get better. Well, I'm not sure. We then have another podcast which is called The Wrong Thing as well. But eventually, by the third podcast, not only do we know our name of the podcast, but we also have the theme where we... I don't want to spoil the surprise. Don't
spoil
it.
But by that point, we'll hopefully have at least 2 listeners as well. So.
Well, you, me.
That's it.
Anyway, enjoy.
Although that could be distracting.
If this ever works, this first recording could be worth millions.
Really?
Or no one's ever going to see it ever again.
No.
I wonder if you can actually see how hairy my legs are from this distance. Yeah, it's not a proper lesbian, me. Yeah. That isn't true though, is
this by choice?
Yeah, it can't be asked. Does that mean choice?
Well, we can talk about that. Hairy legs.
No, we don't. So welcome.
Hi.
I'm here with my favourite person, Jana.
And I'm here with, you, Jo.
That's not how it's meant to happen.
Oh, really?
No.
I thought we were prepared for this.
Yeah, exactly. Favourite people we were.
Yes, sorry, did I miss that word?
Yes.
Sometimes when you're a foreigner that happens. You just miss out certain words.
Tell us a bit about yourself, Jana.
So clearly I'm your favourite person right now, today anyway, this week.
No, this minute.
Oh, this minute. Mm-hmm. That's not going to last, is it? My name is Jana. I'm a queer woman.
In so many ways.
Is this giving you ideas? Not you. No, sorry, I don't know why I'm looking at you. The audience, or whoever's going to listen to this. Queer woman, really proud queer woman. Something we could talk about later because not everyone's comfortable using the word queer these days. What about you, Jo?
So I would say gay woman. I don't use the word queer.
Do you not?
No.
It's so... I don't know. I love that word.
Do you?
It's come back. I love it. I'm really owning it. I'm owning it.
Okay.
It used to be a slur, didn't it?
It did. I don't use the lesbian word much.
You know, it's not a pretty word.
No, it's not really, is it? It's a bit like vagina. It just goes on too long. Lesbian. Whereas gay, I think, is a relatively easy thing to get out quite quickly.
Yeah. So anyway, we are to lesbian, queer, gay. I like it. It's synchronised already. Women. And we're here to talk about what? I don't know, Jo.
Well, this has all happened, Jana, because you think we're amusing and that people would like to hear us. And I do believe there is a void in the market for middle-aged women who are gay and actually are just wanting to talk about the sort of things that day to day piss us off.
Yeah.
But also things that we kind of figured out and we've solved for everybody, and so we should share it.
Yeah, do you feel like being middle-aged? I'm sorry, I do the air quotes, because I still don't identify middle-aged.
No way.
I'm struggling.
No way. No, I'm not middle-aged.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, no way.
Oh, phew, it's not just me then.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm so with you. But actually, the problem is, apparently 40's middle-aged.
Yeah.
And I went past that 12 years ago.
What?
So is there a chance when I'm not middle-aged is because I'm actually old?
You're not 52 yet, Joe.
No, that's true, actually. I'm not. I'm 51. Right. And...
Yeah. This is like one of the problems as middle-aged. I'm doing the air quotes again. I'm going to do this for a while.
How's that going to help? Because I'm still 51 and a half.
No, damn. But we do tend to add to our age, don't we? That's one of the big problems, I think.
Because I just rounded to 52, you think we add to our age?
Yeah. I'm always saying to my wife, I'm married, I have a wife.
Yeah, it's not me.
No.
But I am also married.
Yeah, to a wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
We both have wives. And I do tell my wife that, I'm a 50-year-old. Like, sometimes, some days, I come home from the gym and I'm like, looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. And I'm like, babe, do you know what? I don't think I'm too bad for a 50-year-old. She gets mad. She's like, you're not 50. Well, babe, I'm 45. I'm closer to 50 than 40.
Sorry. You're 45 and you're saying 50.
Yep.
I mean, she's got every right to go, you're nowhere near 50. I rounded up 3 months. That's a little different.
Okay. But when you think about it, 45, I'm definitely closer to 50 because I'm never going to be 40 again, but I will be 50. So I'm closer to 50.
That there is something in your psyche that means you are so scared of 50 that you are talking about it now.
Yep.
That's not healthy.
Yeah, no, it's not. And this is why we're here, right? We're going to talk to people about...
Because they have probably also got unhealthy things that I can figure out for them like I'm doing for you.
Definitely. It's not just me. It's not just you. I think there's a lot of people out there that are struggling with this. Middle-aged, getting close to 50. Sorry, you passed 50 by 2 years, apparently.
Well, not quite. I was rounding. You're right.
Okay. Let's round in.
Yeah, but that absolutely got you on this whole. There's lots of health topics that we're having to deal with, and not just our health topics. So we're the squeezed generation. Hey, look, I've got it now.
This is the air quotes that they're going to be obviously our thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, we didn't finish introduction,
didn't we?
No.
Oh,
this
52.
Really...
I am.
She's 51, I'm 45. We are two middle-aged women.
Yes.
Queer, gay, lesbian, whatever you want to call us.
Yep.
And we call ourselves...
Slay Sisters.
Take it how you want.
Exactly. That can be another podcast. We can talk about the name.
Yeah, definitely. We just put in a little feeler out to see how you guys going to... feel about this is not working.
There's a lot of feelers, but you see, the thing you need to know about us is Jana's foreign.
Yes, hands up.
And so she gets words completely wrong
all the time.
I have neurodiversity. Look at the word.
Wow,
I'm dyslexic.
Big word.
So I get words wrong all the time. But actually, that's quite hilarious because we eventually work out what we're trying to say. And hopefully, you think it's funny too. You might not. You might just think it's very confusing.
I think this is the thing. Me and Joe and I, sorry, just the foreign thing.
I don't think we should worry about grammar. No? Okay. I really don't think. I think we've got enough to worry about.
Between the two of us, dyslexic, foreigner, let's not worry about that.
Let's not worry about grammar. But please comment if we get words wrong, and then we can tell you we don't care next time. Yes.
So I often say this as well, like, I don't really care. Deep down, I always do care. So be gentle.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
It's a human being thing, isn't it?
To care.
We try, yes. And we try to be like these strong, slay women.
Women.
You
change it now. We're slay sisters.
Well, yeah.
Well, we're not sisters, but...
Wow, this is going to confuse a lot of people. So, should we explain this?
Yeah.
How do we explain it? We're not sisters, we're friends. We've met how long ago?
Well, actually, that's a good story because we met because although I'm a gay woman, I didn't really have a network in this area at all because I've lived and came out basically in the Midlands where I was at university, and then for a long time for my family I was not out, and that's around here. So actually by the time I came out to my family around here, I had already moved away, so I had no network here at all. And after work had meant that I'd been abroad, I came back. I've got, a wife and a son that's 5, 6, and I've got no network. And so my brother said he happened to know a lesbian in Woking. So we met them and went out for a drink. Lovely couple, Denise and Wendy.
Oh, yeah.
And then they happened to have got in touch with Elsa, who was going to create this Woking Divas community.
Yeah.
And they said, I like to come along to the drinks.
And this is
and that's how I met you at this sort of, I guess it's like a Facebook...
I'm sorry, I don't know why I sound so surprised. I remember how I met you.
You were there.
Yes, I think so.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. So yeah, so it was actually through a sort of Facebook / WhatsApp group that was like, let's find the lesbians in Woking that can create a community.
Yeah, we found loads. We found loads.
It's brilliant, and it's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, but where are they? Why is it just me and you in this room?
Well, the topic obviously with the community was it just got almost too big that when you went to the events, you felt like you didn't speak to enough people, and then it kind of got a bit, because of that, you make your own little groups in that and cliques, and obviously that's difficult because people might feel left out, and as you can see, most of them are left out because it's just you and me here.
Yeah, I know, but it's good, right? I think we clicked.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't sound too sure about it.
Well, I didn't realise you were only 45. I mean, you're so young.
Wow.
No, you make me laugh.
I'm middle-aged. I'm not young. I did the air quotes.
Oh, you did.
For those that are not watching the video, but listen to the audio. And we will potentially do both, I think, with this podcast.
We're going to try, although, as you can see, we haven't done any makeup, hair, shaved legs.
Do middle-aged, queer, lesbian, gay women do much of that?
No.
No. Honestly,
except for my wife, as you know. She's very good at doing the whole getting made up. And she doesn't understand how when I say we're going out in 5 minutes, I can be ready in those 5 minutes.
Okay. So you that way inclined. I'm the opposite. So my wife, she's certainly the more girly one. Maybe makeup, dresses up girly, curls up the hair and all that. But it often happens.
It could be difficult when your hair is very short.
It's short and it's great, yes, middle age. The thing is, I will start getting ready probably half an hour before her, and she will be ready.
But there's no makeup?
No.
So what do you do?
I think, you know when you were saying that about the neurodiversity?
Yeah.
So older I'm getting, I'm starting to think, because there is a lot of talk about neurodiversity and autism and other things. And ADHD definitely. And I'm starting to look into this and feeling like I fall somewhere. But we all do. We all fall into somewhere within that spectrum. But I think I'm really noticing more and more, like, because I don't do makeup. I don't really curl my hair up or whatever. I do style it, blow dry it, and then it does take a while to use the right products and all this, and it takes me ages.
How much product do you have?
A lot, actually. We could do a whole podcast about hair products of Jana.
But just for the audio, Jana's hair is not more than 1 inch long in some places. In most of the places, it's less than 1 millimetre long, and yet there's a lot of product.
I have bits that are 3-4 inch long. What are you talking about?
Really?
Inches.
Inches?
Inches?
The centimetres, people, that's at least 10 centimetres in places.
I think that's going to be one of the other things we're going to talk about, the measurements. Like, I've lived in this country for a long time, and I'm slowly getting used to pounds, stones, inches, blah, 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 blah. But can't we just talk centimetres, kilometres, kilograms? Like,
no.
Why?
Because I'm sorry, I like a mile. I cannot travel at 120 kilometres an hour.
Why?
That's frightening. It's far too fast. I can travel at 80 without a problem, miles an hour. This is my problem. I can do kilometres if I'm running.
It's less. I see.
Because I don't want to run very far. Okay. But if I'm doing on my speedometer, it freaks me out if to go at 130 or whatever is the equivalent. Yeah.
Oh, but it's thrilling. Is that the right word?
Wait, but it's the same speed. That's the irony. It's just this. You can't. In my head, 70 is the motorway speed, and if I do 80, let's not go there. We shouldn't tell anybody we break the law.
Joe, I think I have a bad news for you, mate.
That is?
You're going from middle age towards the other end.
Death? Is that right?
Well, hopefully not. No, but like, you know, like...
Stuck.
OLD.
OAP.
No, yes.
Oh, OLD, as in, I can't spell. Come on.
Forget you.
Yeah,
Dyslexic.
I'm really dyslexic. Can't do spelling.
I was going to say old because you're a bit more scared. Middle-aged people don't get scared. It's like middle-age crisis. You like the speed. You want to know that you're doing 140 kilometres an hour, not bloody 60 mile an hour, 80 mile an hour, whatever. That's boring. That's for...
Okay, we need your comments.
Yes,
Can you change from miles to kilometres? Or is that it is, because for me, that's the bit. I can go to grams for weight. I can leave my stones, but I can't leave my miles per hour. But I think we should stop there, because this is a first go at this, and we want to know if this is something you are interested in and want to give it 5 stars, so that everybody who is looking for this sort of genre on their podcast is seeing this and the great rating you're going to give us.
Yes, and at the same time, we don't want to bore you. I mean, 14 minutes, you could be asleep by now, really.
Well, this is why, if necessary, use this at night. Hear my voice to help you go to sleep.
Please don't scare people.
Okay, so thank you from me.
And thank you from me. Thank you, Jo. Thank you, listeners.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, goodbye.
See ya.
We're getting 5 stars, aren't we, Jo?
From my mum, 5 stars.
Molly might give us 5 too. That's a 10 stars.